Hello. Hello. Wait, I need to see if my settings are all correct. Sorry. Logitech. Hello! Welcome if you're going in. Hello. If you read the title of the stream, I saw something on Reddit that might be a little exciting. So we might be doing something a little bit fun. Wait, let me test this. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, mic quality is good. We got cooking. Mic volume is perfect. I have to do 70, but whatever. Pretty good. Yeah, Ultimate Sword Unit apparently is available right now. So I'm gonna see if we can go for it. Realistically speaking, since I haven't spent in months, it's probably gonna cost me like $65 to get. So I might go for it. We'll see. I'll have to run some calculations first though. Hello, if you're coming in. I also need to test to see if my recording software works properly. So if I start recording. All right, this is a test clip. I'm just checking to see if the audio and everything is working properly. All right, if it works properly, then good to go. Let's see. Okay. This is gonna be good for the future. This is gonna be good for the future because if this works properly, then it'll be good for when we eventually start streaming the free-to-play account. Okay, let's see. Please. All right, this is a test clip. I'm just checking to see if the audio and everything is working properly. All right, if it works properly, then good to go. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, so it works. It's all good. Wraith, you haven't played in like 2 weeks. You're fine. All right. Well, first things first. I'll probably be doing 2 things on this stream. I'm probably going to be, first of all, going for the Ultimate Sword Unit. And second of all, I'll be editing the video of getting the Ultimate Sword Unit. Realistically speaking. But that all depends on whether or not it's actually possible to get. Also, I have a question for all of you guys. I'm going to make a poll right now. Because this is going to be very important. So, I have been getting a lot of comments lately saying how the pre-recorded content is very behind. So I was wondering, do you guys want me to quickly edit everything so we can catch up and then like upload like recent content, or should I go for like should I just do what I've been doing at every video like separately, or do you think like a quick mashup? There's still going to be there's like 30 episodes I think I still have to edit, so I can either like mash them up and like make them like edit really fast so we can get through all the content in like a week or 2 and then we can start going, or if we just go slow, because it's honestly up to you guys. I'm gonna make a poll here and see like opinions. Should we fast edit through pre-recorded content? And then I'll also be asking this and then making like a separate like poll later, like on like the post section, because I think a lot of people who watch the videos, like I think it's split pretty evenly. Some people want me to just like quickly go through all the content and just catch up to recent stuff, and a bunch of other people want me to just go slow. So I don't know. 2 vids and 1 per. It depends, because what I'll probably do in those cases is oh, hello Tarkal. Yeah, what I'll do in those cases is I'll probably just like edit all of like the exciting parts together, or like all the important parts. Maybe if I do a fast edit with a few highlights and then do each individual episode. Maybe. Oh, just like, are you saying like make every episode like a little shorter? Because my thought process is, Wraith, what I'll probably do is, if I do that format, I'll still like show like the day progression, and I'll just like do like mashups. And I'll do like episode blank through blank. Or like, or I'll just call it an episode of this, and I'll like showcase multiple days of the content. Because I know a lot of other people who do like this free-to-play speedrun kind of thing, they like do multiple days. Like they make it like a week's worth of content, and then they mash it up into one video. So they have like a lot fewer episodes to go through to get Champions League. I know, judging from the poll, I don't know how many people have voted so far. I don't know how many people have voted so far. 8 people have voted, and every single person has said, yes, let's go through faster. So I will probably, realistically speaking, try to get through all the content faster. Because I think that's good too. Because right now, as of now, like the content is what? Like 5 months, basically 6 months behind. 8 people have all voted yes for now. But don't worry, I'll be making like, what I can do is, here, if you guys see here, YouTubers do this always. I can just go to the post section, make like a post. What I'll do is when I record the next video, which will probably be in the next couple minutes, for getting the Ultimate Sword unit, what I'll do, yeah, exactly, yeah. Seeing the Christmas calendar in the latest episode does feel weird. I do agree with that. So what I'll do probably is I'll make a post with a poll saying, do you guys want me to quick edit so we can catch up to the recent update? Or like, you know, stuff like that. Since I'm doing live content too, I can also upload unedited raw footage of the episodes. Oh, like what, Ray? Are you saying... No, here's the thing though. If I upload unedited content though, Ray, the videos get long. And I don't want to bore the people. I want it so that you guys don't have to skip through anything. I want it so that I have to do the skipping through. So that you guys, all you have to do is watch it from start to finish. And you guys will have like all the things, right? I'll probably just go through and I'll do a lot more like fast-paced edits. Maybe I'll do like voiceover overlays, just doing summaries of what went on in the episodes. Because I think, realistically speaking, we're not going to be missing out on much. Oh, just keep it unlisted in a playlist. Oh, actually, you know what, Ray? I'll do that. What I'll do then is I'll make like a hyper-edited version, and then I'll make like an unlisted version of like the raw footage, where that you guys can like watch like the raw footage if you guys want to. I think, Ray, that's actually a good point, because I think that way we don't lose any content and we still get through everything really fast. That's actually a really good idea. Yes, I'll do that. So yeah, I'll make the post. Realistically speaking, pretty much everyone's gonna vote yes, make it shorter so we can catch up faster. Because something that I do note is, here's the thing. This is the other reason why I want to go fast. It's not necessarily just because of everything else. It's because, 30%? Wow. It's not just because I want to go through everything faster. It's because right now, we're going to be getting returnee rewards, right? Returnee rewards right now is really good. Because even though I'm not going to be using the ultimate datapad, if we get the ultimate datapad right now is one of the best datapads that we could possibly get. Because you guys can see here, the ultimate datapad, everything you can get from this is pretty much like cracked. Except for maybe the pulsar. The ultimate incinerator is broken. So is the ultimate scald. We've already seen these in action. If you haven't seen these in action, then you're fine. No, you're fine, Baller. If you haven't played in 2 weeks, you're fine. You're just going to be a little bit behind, but realistically speaking, not many changes have happened. Yeah, Ultimate Havoc, you guys know, is broken. Ultimate Calamity is really good. Wraith, I saw you pulled one of these. It's worth upgrading, in my opinion. I don't remember who in our clan has it, but someone in our clan has that on a Raptor Wraith, and this thing cooks on the Raptor. So, pretty decent heavy weapon. Pulsar is the only one that's kind of mid, but ever since the Pulsar's got nerfed, the Ultimate Pulsar is, like, pretty good. And then I already have a couple of these, Ultimate Blaze. And you guys already know, Ultimate Blaze is pretty good. Otherwise, I would not have it on my ducks. Yeah. Fun fact, I actually have an Ultimate Pulsar. I just have never upgraded it. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, here we go. Ultimate Pulsar. You guys can see the damage output. It looks like it's only 30% more, or it's only like 300 more. What is that? This is, realistically speaking, this is like 50% more damage, by the way. 756, 50% of 750 is what, 375? Slap that on here, that's basically the same. But the thing is, you have to remember, when the Pulsar hits Mark II, it only gets marginal bonuses at Mark III. Ultimate Pulsar will get triple damage from Mark I to Mark III. So it's a lot stronger. Fully gear? Yeah, Baller, this is my main account. This is my main account, and that's why it's all really heavily invested into. The other thing is, because this is my main account, this is my account that I've actually spent on over time, right? So I have loads of components too. Sword unit apparently is no longer obtainable after I think May 20th. So these are never going to be sold. And I believe the arms also will be gone. But I have plenty of those in my inventory too. But yeah, anyways. I don't know where they said Ultimate Sword is having a comeback. They said Ultimate Sword unit is obtainable somewhere, but I don't know where. Is it in a task chain? It is. It is. It's in a task chain. It's in a task chain. All right. Okay. I don't know how to do like overlays, so I don't know if you guys have messaging overlays, but for the sake of this, I guess real quick, let me pull over chat. I don't know. Wait, can I play Waterbots in windowed full screen? I don't know if I can. Graphic setup. Yes, I can. Apply. Boom. Okay. We'll make it temporarily windowed because I want you guys to be here too. Now, how do I do this in a way that's realistic? Whatever. I'll do this for now, and then I'll just bring you guys forward. How do I do this? It's easy. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then I'll just shrink you guys for a second. Okay. And then this is gonna be a little awkward. Whatever. You guys can say whatever you guys want. Okay. Polls wise, okay. We're gonna be filming the intro for the next video, by the way. So, best of luck. If you guys want to say anything to YouTube, now would be the time. Hello, and welcome back to another episode. This time it's a little different. We are not on the free-to-play account. This is actually my main account. So, as you guys can probably tell from the title of the video, I am currently on a stream. Remember, I said I'm streaming. Remember, links in the description if you guys want to join on stream. I currently am contemplating going for the Ultimate Sword unit. Wait, let's pause the music too. Wait, let me restart all that because I don't want the music to be here. Okay. Let me just restart. Hello. Actually, wait. I need to record. What am I freaking doing? I'm not using my brain. Okay. There we go. Now we're recording. Hello. I'm Yo-Yo Retta, as you guys already know. I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. Chat is here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. Twitch chat, there's currently no one in there, so it's not up. Anyways, you guys can probably tell from the title of the video that I am going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit. Heads up, Ultimate Sword unit and the Sword unit counterparts, Prime Sword, Regular Sword, all the arms, I believe, are all going to be gone after May 20th. So if you do not have a sword, now is the chance to finally get one, because after that date, you will no longer be able to obtain it ever again. So these are limited edition now. I'm probably going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit. Now, I have a proposition to make for the regular series too. So for those of you guys who don't know and are new to the channel, I make speedrunning content on a free-to-play account. I'm trying to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. And for those of you guys who have been following the series for a while, you guys will know that the series is currently behind by, let's just say, like 5 or 6 months. So it is kind of annoying for viewers and for me as well sometimes to watch content that is very far behind. So I have a proposition. After this video goes live, I will be making a post. Link will be in the pinned comment to this video that goes to a vote. You can either vote yes or no. The vote will be, should I quickly edit together the episodes that I have pre-recorded so that we can start recording new episodes on stream, and that way you guys can interact with like the account as well. Just vote yes or no. Realistically speaking, right now, from what I've seen on stream, most people want me to quickly edit everything together. The plan will probably be I'll edit everything together in a compilation, and then I'll put the unedited raw footage onto an unlisted YouTube video like playlist that you guys can go for every episode that I edit. So that'll probably be the plan. Anyways, YouTube chat saying hi. We're probably going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit now, so let's get into it. And also, new giveaway will be coming soon. I'm currently in the process of getting into the creator program as well, so hopefully Pixonic will also start giving us giveaways as well. But I myself will be hosting a giveaway sometime in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that as well. I'll probably be making an announcement in a YouTube video. But yeah, for now, let me just go back to full screen. And then W. Now we can start going for stuff. So, I'm currently with my chat. yeah, everyone subscribe and have fun because this is going to be an interesting video. So, what we need to do for the tasks is we need to get 180 common pads. We need to... Oh, actually, no, sorry. Wait. All you need to do to get the Ultimate Sword unit is you just need 360 common pads and you need 180 weapon pads, which are the red pad, I believe, and the blue pad. So let's see how much they cost on my account. My account should have them for cheap. Yep. You guys can see I have not spent on this account in the past like half year, basically. It's been a long time since I spent money on this account. So I have everything for like dirt cheap right now. So if I go to the events tab, for instance, you guys will see where is the common pad offer. Yeah, you guys can see I can buy 200 common pads for $18. So I need 360 common pads. That'll be what, $27 basically. $27. I can get the other 60 from like these offers. So that what's that gonna be? 27 plus 6, $33 for the common pads. And then I just need the regular silver weapon pads, and I think I need 180 of those. So for red pads, that would be what? It would just be 2 of these. So $32 plus $33 is $65. So as you guys can see, I'm currently in the lowest spending tier. So what I'm going to be doing is I need $65 worth of D-Gems. I'm going to be going, as you guys can see here, to the My Games Market. Warobots. AKA the Warobots Wet Shop. If you guys do not know this, by the way, this is a full-on whale disclaimer. I highly recommend you do not do this unless you know what you're doing. This is the definition of paying to win on the game, okay? So, what I'm going to be doing is, you guys can see here, I can get $45 plus $25 worth of D-Gems. 45 plus 25, quick maths, is $70, and that is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah. I mean, there's nothing really left to say. I just need to make sure my ID is the correct one. So let me just quickly log into my other account. Which would be... Actually, wait. I should probably do this on my thing. Because this is going to be on my main account. So this is the browser that I use for my thing. So here, Warobots Web Shop. Bam. So I've linked my account to my Gmail account, basically. So, keep things simple. By the way, how long does this event go on for? Out of curiosity. 3 days. Okay. 3 days. Alright. Well, let's see. My ID, if you guys don't know, there it is. You guys can check my main account status if you want. Everything is set up properly. So what I can do now is I can just go here. Click buy now, and then yeah. By the way, stream is saying that it would be super hilarious if I did this and ended up getting Ultimate Sword Unit on my free-to-play account. That would be horrifyingly bad. So, anyways, I'm gonna be adding. Actually, no. This is, I believe. Here, wait. I can't really show this on stream, but I believe this is the card that I have. Yes, that is correct. So I can't really show you the details. I can't really show you that either. But everything should be set, and I should be able to get it right away. So this will be 4,500 D-Gems. It's actually going to be a little bit more, by the way. If you end up spending money on the game, I highly recommend doing it through the web shop. Because if you do it through the web shop, you will get I believe it is a 5% bonus on your purchases. So you guys can see here. Yes, actually, wait, I should probably support a creator before I go. I'm going to support Ager. I personally love Ager a lot. So, W Ager, if you're watching this. But yeah. I love Ager because he puts a lot of info into his videos and a lot of effort. So, remember to always use a creator code. I do not have one at the moment, so just make sure you support your favorite creator when you do this. Oh wait, wrong card. I'm an idiot. Wrong card. But yeah, this is how you pay to win, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I wonder why it said payment failed. I gave the wrong information. Anyways, sorry. Sometimes I'm slow too. Anyways, Ager. Bank cards. I'm putting in my card. while I would love to share this, if I do share it, I would be low-key cooked on the internet, so I cannot share it. But yeah, if you ever want to figure out where I live, there's my zip code. I'm not telling you my address fully yet, but there's my zip code if you want to dox me. Anyways, yeah, the long-awaited swiping card tutorial by Tarkal. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And then obviously, because I'm using my Geekpoint card, they are checking to see if it is a scam. Obviously, it is me. So this is indeed me. This is indeed me. And yeah, you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see here, but it's basically, if you have Wells Fargo, it tells you to verify. You have to verify that it's you. I said yes, done. It should now say good to go, and bam. Payment successful, and now we'll have, what is that, 4,725 DGems on my account. And then what I need is the $15 bundle, because, actually, a $25 bundle. What am I saying? Oh, I almost bought the wrong one. Yep. And then this is basically the same process. Ager, obviously, will be getting my support once again, because we love Ager. The other person that I personally would use, I have two other people. I use Adrian Zhang, W Mentor, and I also do Wolfblood, because I do enjoy Wolfblood's like entertaining content. Didn't they hard nerf the sword unit? Yes, they did. I am getting it purely for the collector bonuses, like really realistically speaking. Because if you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of the sword unit. Okay. Ignore the Has Been Hotel cameo. W show, by the way. So here we go. So the DGems have been entered. Currently the season has just reset, by the way, so I am at 5,000 trophies. But you guys will see, my DGems have updated to 7,435. Just a heads up, by the way, the Ultimate Sword unit, if you guys are going purely for the meta aspect, the Ultimate Sword unit is not the best ultimate in the game. They have nerfed the Sword unit and the Ultimate Sword unit to the floor. I personally, by the way, you do not want to invest in the Ultimate Arms unless you really want to. The Ultimate Arms, from my memory, have no difference compared to the regular arms because of their nerfs. So it is not worth upgrading these. I will eventually, because I'm a content creator. But I don't recommend it. The Ultimate Sword unit, also the ability, I believe, has not been changed. But yeah. Ooh, 40 microchips today. Highly recommend collecting this. This is a very important resource. But yeah. So what we'll do is, I need to do my math properly. So I need 360 comm pads, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be a very fun opening video, by the way. We'll probably do that on stream here. So yeah, 900. So we have currently spent $27 for 300 data pads, which I believe is enough. Yeah, for common data pads, that's 300. So we need 60 more. If you go to the events tab, sorry, the popular tab, what am I saying? You can get the regular ones. Where are they? Yeah, right here. So 200, 200, 200. Also, I would just like to notice how right now oh yeah, they do shoot faster though, Lorenzo Craft, you're right. Notice how right now, because I just spent $70, right? Notice how I now have a new stream of offers. The way Pixonic does this is there are 4 total spending tiers. If you haven't spent any money on the game in like the last, I think 3 months is what it is, you get decreased down a tier. So if you haven't spent any money on the game, you're going to be on the lowest spending tier, which is why my offers were very cheap. If you spend $50 or more, you get pushed up to the next tier. Notice how before it was 23 data pads for $2, and now it is 16 data pads for $4. Drastically more expensive. And if you keep spending more progressively without stopping, you will eventually reach a point where you will be in a ridiculously high spending tier. You can check to see what spending tier you are in by checking your upgrade tokens. If you are in the lowest spending tier, your upgrade tokens will only cost 300 DGems. 300, or aka $3. Hello, Absolute. On the contrary, if you're in the highest spending tier, I believe a upgrade token costs, unironically, it's either $6 or $7. Yeah, hahaha, 6, 7, I get it. But yeah, but unironically, you are in the highest spending tier if your Doritos cost more than $6. But yeah, you guys can see. Also, something to note, that's why when you're spending in bulk, what you should do is you should buy several $100s worth of DGEMs at one point, because DGEMs you can buy at once, you can buy them all ahead of time, and you can wait. And because DGEMs count as an in-game currency, what you can do is after you wait 3 months after buying those DGEMs, you can now buy everything with those DGEMs you bought at the cheapest possible tier. That is how whales typically buy their equipment, because if you had just, let's say, if I had topped up $500 worth of DGEMs and I go to the events tab, I would have to buy a Titan pad for like $8 instead of $4. So yeah, what you can do, you can just wait. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing though, Concurrent, a lot of people don't know about the higher spending tiers. So you have to be very, very careful. But yeah, anyways, so I believe that is all our common pads done. So what I need now is I need to get 2 of the 90 silver weapon pads. So where are we? Yeah, notice here, by the way, $25 for 84 red pads versus over here, you guys can see, 91 for $16. The price is drastically higher. So I just need 2 of these. 1, 2. And now we have everything we need. And I have like what? Like, I think I already had 135, so I have 800 DGEMs left over. And now they're spamming me with offers because I just spent on the game. Anyways, let me quickly pull up stream real quick so that you guys can see. All right. Real quick. Let's see what you guys are saying. Did they nerf Surgeon? Yes, they did. Interesting time, yeah. Ultimate Sword is pretty good. I do enjoy it quite a lot. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you guys don't know about the spending tier difference, now you guys know. Please be careful when you're spending on this game, because at the end of the day, it is a gacha game. Yeah. By the way, fun fact, yeah, let's see. How long does it take to be less XP? Because right now I'm at $5 for a Titan. Yeah, it takes about, I believe, a month for your spending to go down. I don't know the exact time frame. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, in the comment section of the video. I will maybe replace my pinned comment with yours. Do I support Predator Waterbots? Predator's alright. I don't say he's the best, but he tries his best. He tries his best. Anyways, let's see. Do I play Honkai Star Rail? Yes, I do. I was actually playing it earlier today. Yes! Yes, VS, I am going for the Ultimate Sword Unit. This will probably be a video. Okay, quick pause. This is thumbnail worthy, by the way. This is thumbnail worthy. Wait, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. What in the world did I just witness? What is this? 561? 561, wow. Okay, we're gonna have to speed through these because it's gonna take all day if we're gonna open these one by one. Take a look at your hanger too. Okay, real quick, let me check VS's hanger. He's, by the way, VS is my clan leader. If you guys want to ever join my main account clan, I highly recommend you reach out to him. Yeah, let me just quickly donate the Storium that I got as well, because I low-key haven't been on for a while. Okay, let's go check. Anyways, members, hello. Glorious clan leader VS. Hanger 2. Oh! Bang! Bang! My clan leader has also gone for it. My clan leader has also gone for it. Congrats, VS, by the way. Very, very fun. I do believe, if you are planning on spending on the game, by the way, I do believe Ultimate Sword is one of the best to go for, because it's still a pretty decent ultimate robot. It's not going to get nerfed, realistically speaking. In fact, I predict in the next balance change, it's going to get a buff. Now that it's going to be limited, because ultimate robots tend to be balanced to be on the upper tier. If you have not spent any money on the game, or you haven't spent recently, it is going to be $65. I might, honestly, I might do a giveaway. The giveaway that I do, I might make it for the Ultimate Sword Unit. I might do a giveaway for somebody who has not spent on the game. I might bring you into a Discord call, because I do plan on making a Discord server within the next 2 days. I might bring you into a Discord call, and I will do it on stream of one of the free-to-play players getting an Ultimate Sword Unit. I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, for those of you in the video, let me know. Again, I'll probably make another poll if you want me to do that. We'll have to make it a one-day giveaway though if we do that. But here we go. So in the common pad right now is Rex, Kaji, and the Strix. We're probably going to be getting a ton of those. And in the red pad are the new weapons, alongside everything up to the Hestatus. So we have Hestatus' weapons. I believe that's the Pilum, that's the Gladius. Yes, that is correct. And then the Hippo Croco Leodari weapons, we have the Makiara family from the Naxxer, and then we have the temperature weapons, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin, I believe, right? Yeah. I do not know pretty much what any of these weapons do except for these two, because I haven't been using them. So yeah, I mean, we'll just start with the comm pads and work our way up. Yeah. Gold right away. I'm gonna have to speed through these, by the way, because it's gonna take us forever. Okay. So we got an Elox for free. We got a ton of pilots too. Okay, we'll keep going. Another gold. Okay, we got Strix. Nothing too exciting. Wait, actually no, we got a full Strix, didn't we? Wait, we got full Strix as a guaranteed prize. It's not even a guaranteed prize. We got the Danny pilot, not bad. Wait, what are the chances of getting a Strix, by the way? Where's Strix? It's a 0.61 chance. Interesting. So we just got a Strix for free. That's insane. Nothing good here. We got a Rex. This is the better Rex pilot, in my opinion. The extra ability charge is like a lot better compared to whatever. What's the other one? I forget. Oh, actually, ooh, I guess maybe not necessarily. I don't know. I feel like an extra ability charge is just typically better than just bonus damage, because you get extra survivability with the Rex ability. But yeah. Hope we go through these. More pilots. Honestly, we'll just keep speeding through. We did not get a Rex in this, apparently. Okay. Yeah, the ability charge I feel like is way better. It's the same for Ravana. Like, you guys know how Ravana has like 2 pilots, I think, right? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. But yeah, over this pilot, if you can, get that military guy. The military guy is much better. Another gold. We got a guaranteed piercer. Interesting. Keep going. Yep, Ridge Hollow is the better pilot, so we're gonna have a ton of those. Purple. You can get a ridiculous amount of Strix. We'll see. See it. I'm gonna be checking my components after this too, just to see how many we have. Only blues, so we got really unlucky on this draw. Okay. Yeah. Another gold. Guaranteed Murex. I believe, by the way, it's every 50 pads you open is you get like a guaranteed gold prize. We got a Murex for free. Interesting. I say for free. We're just spamming opening, by the way. I'm just speeding through because at this point, we don't really have any exciting things to get. Strix sucks. I don't think Strix is bad necessarily. I just think... Oh, we got a Kaji. I think Strix is only good if you have the Piercer setup. Am I going to be using the Murex on the Free Play series? Yes! Now that it is in the blue pad, I will be using it. Remember, I just can't use anything in the red pad and the purple pad. Although, honestly, I might hold another poll for that too, because another like huge backlash I've been getting is why don't you use the red and purple pads? Leave a comment down below on this video, guys, when it comes out, if you guys want me to use like red and purple pad stuff, because I know a lot of you guys say it's still free to play. I just haven't been using it because my luck is pretty insane. So yeah, so people have been wanting me to just use the stuff in the red and purple pad, because I use stuff in the Titan pad, so I guess technically speaking it wouldn't make too big of a difference. Yeah, those of you guys on stream, do you guys think I should use like red and purple pad stuff? Do you think it's a good idea too? Yeah, I believe the balance change should be next month. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Everyone on stream right now is saying too that I should use the red and purple pads. Yeah. I might as well. I'll probably change it then. Speak of the devil, we have Strix. Yeah, everyone is saying yes. So yeah. Okay, so my luck aside, I will be using red and purple pads. Yeah, everyone is. Some people are even begging me to. So, all right. When we start again, we will be using red and purple pads. All right, no poll then. Everyone here is saying yes, so no poll needed. I will be using red and purple pads. For those of you guys on YouTube watching this for the first time, rejoice, because I know a lot of you guys have been begging me to do that. We got a bash. These weapons have fallen off pretty hard. They're still decent on the Nuo, I feel. Yeah. I will be using red and purple pads. then when we come back. All right, how about this then? How about this? How about this? Here's the big question before I continue. We're guaranteed pretty much right now to get returner rewards. When we get an ultimate data pad from that returning rewards, should we use whatever we get from that? Because technically speaking, it is free to play, but I think we should ban it. I think we should ban whatever we get from the ultimate data pad and keep it banned until we hit champs. But you guys are the judges. Do you guys want me to use whatever we get from the ultimate data pad? Yeah, VS says no. I agree with VS because I think ultimate data pad is okay. Just a Kaji out of nowhere. I think personally, it's I say we use it later. Yeah, I say we use it later. Sell it for a giggle. Okay, my clan leader is trolling me at this point. He wants me to sell it. That's funny. Okay, well we got the common pad task done, so we got 10 more common pads to open. Technically speaking. Yeah, I think the returning data pad is not that good. No, here's the thing though. Right now, the ultimate data pad is really good. Remember, these 2 weapons are the newest ultimate weapons, so they're guaranteed to be good, pretty much. Ultimate Calamity is really good still. It's got a 3-second reload. That's broken. Ultimate Havoc is considered to be one of the most broken weapons in the game, even to this day. Ultimate Pulsar is the only mid weapon here. Maybe Blaze, you can make an argument, because these ultimate flamethrowers really work best when you have more than one. But like, still though, that's still a really good data pad. I personally, yeah, that is considered to be one of the better ultimate data pads. So I don't know, we'll see. But for now, Moment of Truth. Bang! We got the ultimate Arm L, which is the light weapon. You guys can see durability percentage 1%. And then we also have the ultimate Arm L again, because apparently you have to go for that. We're now halfway to the sword. Now we have to open up the red pads. We will save these common pads because realistically speaking, I've opened up enough of them and I'm sick and tired of seeing that. So yeah, here we go. This is going to be exciting because I do not have any good weapons from the recent patch. I will skip through though. Okay, we got a Basilius. That is the heavy weapon from the Anaxer family. Okay, pretty good. When will I do a video of my free-to-play account again? Probably tomorrow, because I'm going to upload the Ultimate Sword video today. And then tomorrow I'll probably edit it and then upload it. Yeah, the Ultimate Havoc is good. Purple again. More Kelvins, Leodaris. By the way, just a heads up, these weapons, once I get my hands on a set, these are broken. The Ultimate Lancelot right now with the Leodari and the Kroko, if you guys haven't seen it yet, it literally it's game breaking. It is game breakingly broken. It is too broken and brain dead in my opinion. Because it's just one shots everything. Yeah, red weapon pets, I love them too. Free to play players can get like new weapons pretty consistently easily through these pads. Yeah, let's see. Would I put the new flames on Ultimate Lance or Heat Krokos? Here's the thing, I don't know what these flame weapons do. Oh wait, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. What am I saying? You're right. I have seen this in action because we fought against the Vector before. Yes, you're right. Okay. For those of you guys on YouTube who don't know what these do, or on stream, these are homing flamethrowers. So think like the Blaze, Igniter, and Ember, but they home into the enemies. Like a Kaji mine. It is stupid. They also have infinite ammo. They fire like the Atomizer. Yeah. It is broken. I might honestly, I'll try them out. Whatever. I do not have an Emmet. I don't have an Emmet. I don't have anything past the status basically. Okay, we got a Celsius. Okay. W energy drink, by the way. Okay. The sounds are annoying. Yeah, opening data pads can be annoying when you're opening them in bulk. And also, yeah, the weapons themselves are also really annoying to deal with. Yeah, they can overheat. Yeah, they can overheat, but because they're new releases, I believe they cannot yet because they're too broken. We got a Kelvin. That's a heavy weapon. In fact, actually, after this, let me demonstrate it. Let's go into Extermination and let me demonstrate what all the stuff that it got does, so that we can take a look at it. Takes Ultimate Typhon from A tier to S tier. Yes. I agree. These weapons are pretty broken. Kelvin is like pretty good, yeah. Another gold. Makiara. These weapons are annoying to deal with because the Naxxers snipe me out of the air with them all the time. Okay, okay, first of all, it's 180 pads. Statistically speaking, we're guaranteed to get at least 3 of everything. Like, we are getting so many. Do it like Rex? Yes. Let's see what the last pad has. A hippo. The light weapon. Okay. That, I believe, brings us to the end. So I believe that gives me a upgrade token. This is good. Oh yeah, by the way, I was not around when this happened. Whoever spun. Actually, should I spin this for the giggles? Should I spin this once for the giggles? See if we land on the shipyard. Should we do that? Yeah, I wish I could open them all at once too. Yeah, they did take a long time to open. I have seen on Reddit people spinning this for upgrade tokens and getting ultimate Nodens. That's W. But yeah, I'm going to spin this once for the giggles, because okay, we got four red ones. See, sometimes you don't have the best of luck. This is why you don't spin it all the time. But remember how this is upgrade tokens? This is a spoiler. On the free-to-play account, I had one of these with upgrade tokens. You guys are going to see in the next couple of weeks, or like realistically in the next like 2 weeks, because I'm going to be editing super fast. On Christmas Day last year, we had one of these shipyards. And guess what I got? With 3 upgrade tokens, I landed on one of these. And I got a Vincier. And you guys will see the clip. I was freaking out because that has never happened before. Whenever you have a shipyard like this, with data pads in it, and the shipyard has like something really broken and meta in it, and it's for upgrade tokens, spin it. Hands down, spin it. You will get more upgrade tokens free over time. You cannot get these for free. These are objectively pay to win items, okay? Gold robot data pad, gold weapon data pad, new robot data pad. The silver one is trash, but still. And also, don't get me started on the ultimate items. You are not going to be getting these anytime soon. Even for a slim chance, spin it. Keep spinning it. Oh my god. Notification from my phone. Let me silence that. Keep spinning it. It is worth it. Like, I will guarantee you are not going to regret it. Unless you only have like 1 token, but that's why you save up. But yeah, here we go. I did not mean to claim that all at once, but here we go. We got the medium arms as well. And then we got an extra common pad. And here we go. The ultimate sword unit. And I'm going to be taking a screenshot of that, because that is also thumbnail content. But yeah, we have officially gotten the ultimate sword unit. And that means that my regular sword unit is going to have a fun day going into retirement. Sorry, regular prime sword unit, but you'll be dearly missed, because I am gonna have to make room for our newest welcomee, the ultimate sword unit. Yeah, I know, holy pay to win. I know. This is only gonna be really used for demonstration purposes, because I'm probably not gonna be upgrading this thing anytime soon. Is ultimate stuff better on Mark II at level 1? No, it is not. The whole point of Ultimate Gear, Absolute, is that Ultimate Gear has a very unique thing, okay? If you guys see the stats here, let me actually bring in like a regular sword unit as a comparison. Where's my other sword unit that I use? Sorry, I have a lot of sword units just hanging around. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so you guys can see here, I am running level 1 arms, right? The level 1 arm here, look at its stats, 674 damage, 1% percentile damage, 7-second reload, right? We compare that to the ultimate arm. I mean, it does 400 more damage, but the percent stuff is not that different, right? So why is this so strong? Because notice how the upgrade as well, it doesn't really get anything different compared to the regular arm. The numbers are, okay, you can argue that the regular damage is double. Here's the gimmick. Ultimate weapons, once they are Mark II, continue to get a significant damage bonus. You know how I told you the up damage bonus from Mark 1 to Mark 2 is like double damage? you get another 100% damage bonus going from Mark 2 to Mark 3 for ultimate items. For regular items, it's only 20%. But ultimate items, that 20% does not exist. It is literally triple damage compared to Mark 1. That is why ultimate gear is so expensive. You guys can see here, it costs 40 million silver just to level this up one more level. Ultimate weapons in total cost you like 600 million silver per weapon. But they are worth it because at the end, you are getting an item that is 3 times stronger than the Mark 1 version. So that's why ultimate gear is considered to be pay to win, because for the regular free-to-play player, it is very hard to get that much silver. But over time, you can upgrade it, which is why it is considered to be a good investment. Because ultimate gear rarely gets nerfed. There are very few exceptions, but for the most part, ultimate gear does not get nerfed. Yeah. Ultimate sword is also an interesting case, because you guys can see here, notice here, it is the same stats. This is what I mean by Mark 3, by the way. Notice how the ultimate sword unit, it gets 2 seconds reduced cooldown at Mark 2, and then 50% bonus damage at Mark 3. Here is the other benefit of the ultimate sword over regular sword. As you guys know already, the regular sword unit got gutted. The sword damage is trash. However, ultimate sword, I believe the sword has not been nerfed to the floor. So when you shoot at a regular sword unit, the shield will take damage, but you're only converting like 5% of what you take. So when you take like, I don't know, 1 million damage from a Titan and you dash to the same Titan, you're only doing like what, like 50k per slash? Ultimate sword unit, I believe the conversion ratio is still unmodified. So if you shoot at this thing's shield, the damage that it deals back to the enemies is still ridiculously high. I don't know for a fact, don't quote me on that yet. I'm going to be testing that theory. Here's the other thing. I believe, yeah, because this is Prime Sword, I do believe these skills don't apply. I believe these skills don't apply because the ultimate sword unit, watch what happens. If I were to assign a different sword unit pilot, right? If I were to assign this Miharu Sharp, notice what happens when I get a skill for this. Notice how it says ultimate sword. I believe regular sword, special edition sword, and ultimate sword are all different robots. So you can't use the same pilot in transition. That's the other reason why ultimate robots are very expensive, because you can't use the same pilot again if you already have the original. For instance, if you have like a regular Fenrir and you get the ultimate Fenrir, you have... Oh wait, they fixed it? Okay, VS has told me they fixed it. So that is good news. I will be using this pilot for the time being as a test. And also, I have a Prime Ward that has been maxed out back then. I have regular skills on my Noir Shenlu and it works perfect. Thank you for that, VS. Okay, scratch what I said. Apparently it still works. I still have to get modules for this, which I'll probably be doing later. Actually, I have enough modules right now. I might as well do it. Don't do this, by the way. Wait for a discount. I'm just doing this so that we can at least test out the ultimate sword unit without, you know, going through this. But always go for the Raider, because you want to get the Nuke Amp and whatever these are. But I won't upgrade those yet, since we're just testing things. Okay. Now, let's move back the Lance real quick, because I do want to go see something, because we are testing stuff. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go see our inventory. Does Ultimate Sword need a pilot other than the normal one? What do you mean? Like, not necessarily. Ultimate robots, by the way, you should note, ultimate robots don't necessarily need their ultimate pilots. You can use the regular pilots too. It's just that the ultimate pilots tend to give you a bonus that's better. Shani Kain is one of those situations where it's situational. I'd say she's better than Miharu right now, because you can upgrade the arms with this, but not necessary. And yeah, Auto is also really good too, because Auto Schreier, if you guys don't know, this pilot right here, he increases the firing speed of the arms, so it's also very good. Does Conduit heal? I believe Conduit does heal right now. Let me go check it actually. Ultimate Unstable Conduit, yes it does heal. It heals you 8% per second for 5 seconds, so that's a 40% heal. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going through... Yep, they also have more ammo and rate of fire, that is correct. They are basically, the ultimate arms right now are just like the pre-nerf arms, like the prime arms. Yep, W. Okay, well, in that case, I do want to check one last thing before we head into the tests on extermination. Yeah. Okay, we basically have 12 Strixes, so W comms from whoever said we're going to get a crap ton of Strixes. We got 5 Kajis. And we also got, I think, an extra Rex, because I already had one, I think. So we got 15,000 components for Rex. But yeah. How do I get this free to play? Ultimate Gear is basically impossible to get free to play. You have to either wait and store up resources and get it. For instance, the way I got my Ultimate Ao Ming, you guys can see in the background, I got this thing free to play, which might sound impossible, but I got this thing for free to play. The way I did it, I stockpiled about 12,000 platinum, and I upgraded everything when there was a discount. Because you guys can see here, upgrading Titans give you points for this leaderboard. So what you can do is, let's say I had, sorry, not right now. Let's say I had like 10,000 platinum. What I can do is, if I have a Titan that I haven't upgraded yet, so I don't know, let's go to like the Princeps, right? Let's say I have the Princeps. Let's say I have a weapon that I haven't upgraded yet, so I don't know. I have a Vincier, for instance. I could upgrade this Vincier. Apparently, I have premium right now from the creator, like the silver tier for creator program. So let's say I were to upgrade this. I'm probably not going to use this, but I'll do this for demonstration purposes. I upgraded this thing to level 25. Not right now. I upgraded to level 25, and notice how on the leaderboard, I gained 4,000 points. So basically what you could do is, you can see I had, what is that? That costed like, I think that costed 900 platinum to get 4,000 points. So if you had 9,000 platinum, you could get the ultimate data pad. If you just stored up 9,000 platinum and you waited to upgrade everything for the leaderboard event. That's how you would do it. Yeah, so that's how you would get it for free. The other exception is sometimes they make like things like this, ultimate leaderboards, where you can like grind honor points to get ultimate gear for free. This is very hard to do. So I highly recommend not doing those. But sometimes you can, there are like data pads that you can grind. This one's winning a battle, so that's not realistic. This one, on the other hand, is what? Yeah, this is also winning a battle. Sometimes there are ones where like you just have to capture a crap ton of beacons and do other stuff to get a lot of stuff. It's all good. It's all good, yes. But yeah. So that's how I would recommend doing it. I do want to go check out the weapon components though. What do we have on the weapons? Because we did get a ton of these too. So we have a lot of Bash and Piercer and Pal. I'm more curious just to see how many of the new weapons we got. So we currently have 3 Kelvins to our name. We have 2 Machiaras. We have, what else? 2 Celsiuses, 2 Hippos, 2 Velos. So we basically have like a full set of the Machiara weapons. And then we have the Krokos as well. Okay. Well, I want to go test. Okay, I want to see what the weapons are for the Lance. Because I want to go test these weapons. So I need Krokos and I need the Leodari, I believe is what it is, right? Leodari. Where are you? Leodari. Yes, Leodari. I want to test that setup first, because here's a tip to see what the most broken weapons are. Click on the trophy button, go to Legend League, click on any number of these people. I'm going to start with the number 1 guy. Notice how his gear is he has... Oh, sorry, that's the second hanger I was about to say. Okay. Okay. So this guy's probably a hacker. You can tell because notice how his gear's not high level, and notice how he has a raptor. He's probably doing that hack where he spams the raptor ability. So let's ignore this guy. Let's ignore that guy. Let's check this guy. Yeah, this is a little bit more expected. So we have ultimate Taurons. Okay, this guy's got a full ultimate hanger. Let's see what else he has though. More ultimate gear. I want to see what his regular gear is. Okay, so he's just running only ultimate gear. So that's also not that helpful. Just keep scrolling through until you see somebody who has like regular gear. Here you go. So you have, okay, more ultimate gear, but notice how here they have the flamethrowers, the Fahrenheits on the Naxxar. Notice how the ultimate Typhon has the Krokos. More Hippo Krokos. So you can see, yeah, see how he's either running ultimate gear or the Hippo Kroko Leodari. That just goes to show, this is a hack, by the way. This is probably a hack. He's probably a hacker too then. Because you can't get that high damage unless you have hacks on. He probably was one of those guys who did like the ultimate Arthur like Hellburner spam for the hacks. Because I think the highest damage you can realistically get is like 50 million damage. I think Ager showed in the video. But yeah, notice how he has like all the newest setups. Anyways, that tells me that people are typically going to be running the Hippo Croco Leodari. So I'll be going to start with that. I'll start with that for now. So let's make a Leodari. And I need 2 of the Crocos, I believe. And then we'll go into Extermination and we go test this out. Where is Croco? Am I blind? Croco. Okay. Assemble. I hate that sometimes. I hate that it shifts you around. Yeah. See, what is this glitch? Like, what is this glitch? Okay, we have to exit out, go back in. Pixonic is, by the way, Waterbots is a very buggy game. And if you're wondering why there's so many hackers, it's because it is a buggy game. Yeah, see? Another Croco. I'm gonna go test out this build for now. Yeah, we got the internet connection bug. Yeah, I'm gonna go test out this triple Croco Leodari build and see what is up with it. Because I believe this is the Lancelot build that most people are running right now. This is the most broken Lancelot you can get in the game. So yeah. Give you some advice on the free-to-play? In a bit, because right now we're still working on the sword unit stuff. So we'll try out this, and then after this, by the way, I'm not going to try and clear Extermination. I'm just doing this to see what the build is like. Why don't I assemble the rest of the stuff? I mean, because I don't use it. I just like to keep it. Oh! Wait, we're back on this map. It's been a while since I've seen the arena. Do you guys remember this? This is back in Arena was there. It's the mode where you spent 50 gold, and you basically, it was like free-for-all, but the winner got like more gold. So this is the ultimate sword unit. You guys can see. Oh yeah, here's another thing I should say. Ultimate gear does 50% more damage in 50% more damage in Extermination. So if you have any ultimate gear, it is very, very useful because you can use it in Extermination to get high clears. Here we go. I'm gonna just charge at this. Okay. I don't think. Okay, so the slash doesn't seem very different compared to the regular sword unit, so I don't think the slash is that good. I want to try dying with this thing, because I have a pilot skill that basically recharges the ability instantly, right? So here, let's just try going through this. Okay, that's the ward doing most of the damage. I want to see how much damage this does. Okay, the sword. I don't think the sword does that much damage. Actually, no, maybe it does. Does the slash do 2 extra slashes? Maybe. I'm pretty sure a regular sword does 3 slashes before it goes back. I think the ultimate sword is supposed to do 5. Yeah, it did 5 slashes in the past, but I think it got nerfed. Let's count. Okay, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 slashes. So it does 1 extra slash. 1 extra slash. The slash is still crazy. Okay, it probably is still crazy then. I probably just haven't seen it in action yet. But yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I don't think it's bad. Let's go test out the Hippo Croco Leodari. I want to see what these are like. Okay, so it's a single shot. It's a single shot. They do a lot of damage from what I can just see. They home as well. That is insane. Okay. Boom. Yeah. I can see why this would be broken, because I believe when you max these weapons out, they do like 400,000 damage in a single shot. Because these things can one-shot my Lancelot sometimes, and it is insane how much damage they do. Okay, well, interesting. For testing purposes, we've left that. Yeah, it's still good. It just needs enough damage to charge it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, and it's also, these weapons, I believe, yeah, I think what they do is, from my memory, whatever damage you deal is then converted into bonus damage for your next shot. So they're better when you have consistent shots going. Yes, the Crocos are really good on Ravana as well. If you have a Ravana and you have 3 Crocos, use them on your Ravana, because I believe they are really, really strong for the Ravana. Okay, let me go check to see, I want to go test out the other weapons too. So let's go see what the new weapons are called. So Fahrenheit is the medium slot. And I think Kelvin is the heavy slot, right? Yes. So I need Fahrenheits. I need Fahrenheits and Kelvins. So let's go see. I don't think I have enough, but I think I can still run a couple. So let's go just test out. So we have, how many Fahrenheits do we have? Okay, we have 3 Kelvins, which is insane. Because the heavy weapons are pretty much always broken. So we have Fahrenheit. Sorry, where are the Fahrenheits? That was Kelvin. Fahrenheit is here. So I only have 1 Fahrenheit. If I get an ultimate datapad and don't open it instantly, will the stuff I get in it change at some point? No. The ultimate datapad is changing every season. If you don't... Hello, Thundy! If you don't open your datapads, if you have an ultimate datapad and you don't open it, when the event ends, so here it says 17 days, when the event ends, it'll automatically open. Yeah. The ultimate datapad changes every season. You can't stockpile the ultimate datapad, unfortunately. So yeah. It's unfortunate you can't auto-save. It's very unfortunate, because I wish you could, because that'd be so good for free-to-play players, but unfortunately you can't. That's why when there's a good ultimate datapad, you want to save up your resources so that when there is a good ultimate datapad, like the one right now, you go for it. Because it's very worth it. Yeah, where is the Fahrenheit? I want to go test out this weapon, because I think even one of these is going to be like beyond broken. If I'm not mistaken. So where is the... There we go, Kelvin. Oh, I already got a Kelvin for free. I forgot. Yeah. And then I'll just unequip these. We don't need these right now. Remember, I'm just going in to test what they're like. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go see what the Kelvin and the Fahrenheit are like. Remember, Celsius is also going to be like this. Just a little less damage is all. But yeah. Ultimate Sword seems to be pretty decent. I'll probably invest in it over the future and see how it does. But not right now, though. Because right now, you guys know me. I love running the Nuo. So, yeah, you guys can see... What? I wasn't even looking. You guys see the bendy bullets? These are like the bendy bullets. Look at how the flamethrowers are homing. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Okay, how long can we fire? Let's time it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can shoot them for 13 seconds. And then in like 4 seconds you have them back. That is insane. That is insane. These are OP for extermination. Yeah, if you have even one of these, upgrade it right away. This is probably one of the best extermination weapons that we've gotten in a long time. They do splash damage, they home. And they basically have infinite ammo. This is so good. Wow. This is insane. You have a lot of these? Yes. Upgrade this right away, because you're going to be getting so many things with this. Yeah. This is OP for anything. I can see why Anaxer players run this. Why would you not run that with Anaxer? Anaxer flies really fast and goes invisible. You don't need to aim with these weapons. You just shoot in a direction and the weapon aims for you. No wonder it's good for Vector. Vector shoots around like a freaking comet. It's flying so fast you can't control it. That is insane. Wow. Okay, well... what am I even supposed to say? Broken? Absolutely broken. These weapons need to get nerfed ASAP, because the game is not going to be in a good state as long as these weapons exist. Okay, so I need Makiara, and what's the last one I need? Makiara and Basilius. Do I have a Basilius already? I do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and remember, that was a level 1, by the way. That was level 1. There might be a plasma damage bonus right now going on. Let's see. Yes. The weapons, any weapon that was plasma based, so all the weapons we've tried so far, the arm weapons, the Celsius, Kelvin, Fahrenheit that we just did, and the Hippocroco, they are doing double damage because of the extermination bonus. But even still, if you have the damage is still broken considering it's still a level 1. So just keep that in mind, okay? Still broken. I'm not going to go for more Makiaras because I think 2 Makiaras is going to be enough, realistically speaking. I'm going to go see what these weapons are like. Because remember, I have not tried these at all. The only one I've actually tried are the Gladius and Pilum. And I already have them on my his status at Mark II. So. Okay. Interesting. So there's just a machine gun weapon. Oh, I see now. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken... Here, wait. Let me just change the status so I can show the Gladius and the Pylon as well, real quick. This is how the Gladius and Pylon shoot. They fire in bursts, as you guys can see. 2-shot bursts. They have 600-meter range. Yeah. Okay. So, out of those, I think the Hippo Croco, Leodari are the second most broken weapons right now. The flamethrowers are definitely the most broken weapons by far, because they home. They only have 300-meter range, thankfully, but that's... Considering they can shoot for 13 seconds, it's still broken. Beyond broken, I should add. Yeah. And then these weapons, I believe they're good. Because from my memory, they inflict rust. Yes. They inflict rust. So I don't know if it says it here, but basically what these weapons do is they prevent you from healing and they also decrease defense points. So it's good against tanks because not only can the tanks no longer heal, but it also prevents them from healing and it also removes their defense points. So for instance, let's say you're shooting at a Fenrir. You guys know Fenrir has 50% damage resistance. If you have these weapons, even just one of them, if you shoot that Fenrir 30 times with this weapon, that Fenrir will go from having 50% damage resistance to like 5% damage resistance. So it is very good. These weapons are also really good against Titans, because for perspective, my ultimate Ao Ming, when it's on the floor, has 80% damage resistance. If you shoot at it with this weapon, it goes from having 80% damage resistance to 8%. It gets cut by 90%. That is why these weapons are good. Not only that, you also decrease healing by 90%. So these weapons are pretty good overall. They're probably going to get pretty bad once a rebalance hits, because from my memory, we've had 2 other weapons like that. We have... Where is it? I don't see it here. Let me just go to the store so I can show you. The Clawjaw Talon. So where are the Clawjaw Talon? Yeah, Clawjaw Talon had this effect as well. And then also the... I think it's either... Yeah, it's the Damper. Damper also had this effect. You guys can see here, every shot you hit decreases robot durability healing by 2%. And it also decreases defense points. I don't remember what the effect is called, but... Yeah. I don't know why they don't have it in the description here, but it should decrease defense points too. You can one-clip a Bedware because it's a low-level Bedware. I mean, even still, Bedware doesn't have the highest amount of defense points. It's probably a low-level Bedware because my Bedware has like 1.3 million health. But yeah, even still, you're going from 220 defense points to 22. So yeah, it's really good. Fragility, yeah, it's something like that. It's a decent weapon. All the weapons that you can get right now from the red pad are worth upgrading. As always, typically are, because red pad weapons are pretty much broken. Only exceptions being these 2, but these 2 weapons are going to go into the blue pad soon, so that's why. You're going for Ultimate Sword. W, Bacon. W. But yeah. Is Shell any good in champs? Shell dies too fast for champs. I can hop into a game so I can show you, basically, if you want. How's it going? Pretty good. I just got the Ultimate Sword unit. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to probably run into a game before I stop the recording. So I can showcase the Ultimate Sword unit. Because this technically is supposed to be a video dedicated to that. Anyways, let me go back and put my Nanias on. Because this is my free-to-play Nuo build that I go for. I say free-to-play, by the way, but it's not a free-to-play Nuo. Yeah, Warbots does have a million positive negative effects. I think it's fine. I think we just need to have a bit more clarity on what the effects do. This is not a free-to-play Nuo, by the way, despite what it looks like. Mark III Nuo, free-to-play. I can say free-to-play because it just takes a couple weeks to get. You can get upgrade tokens for free. You can get silver for free. It just takes a while. And you can get the gold for free too. These weapons, free-to-play. What is not free-to-play is this pilot. This pilot would take you months to get. And this drone, which also takes months to get. That is why I don't consider this Nuo to be free-to-play. But everything else is pretty free-to-play. The modules, I guess you can make an argument saying this is a little bit pay-to-win, but for the most part, besides the pilot skills, you're looking at like 10,000 Memoriam right here. And then this is 1,000 microchips plus a Dorito. So besides that, like, pretty free to play. And obviously for this, I'm probably going to change this back to Tarons. Although I will say, the Hippo, the Krokos and the Leodaris is the better build than the Ultimate Tournaments. Because these weapons, these plasma weapons that you see are strong, but these weapons, the Krokos, are even stronger. You can think of it as a comparison. Think of it as basically these weapons. Think Void Chasm. The Hippo Kroko Leodari are basically like robot versions of the Void and Chasm. They're very strong. And the reason why they're so strong is because they can one-shot an Axer. That's why. But yeah. I guess we can just go do a test run with this thing. And notice, by the way, there is no upgrade timer for Ultimate Gear, but it is, you guys can see, 300 million silver and 2 Doritos to upgrade the Ultimate Sword unit from level 1 to Mark 2. Or like Mark 1 level 1 to Mark 2 level 1. Is 20 CPS high? What do you mean CPS? $62 for you, Bacon? It costed me 65. So it'll probably, if it's around 65, then yes, it's worth going for. In my opinion. But yeah, how good is the Ultimate Sword? I'm actually gonna go hop into a battle and see. Remember, this is a level 1 sword unit with a fairly unlevel build. You know what? Let me just go for the modules. Why not? Pixonic's gonna pay me more when I get into the creator program, so why not? I'll just get these basic modules for now. But yeah, here we go. So we have the regular New Camp. I think this might be better, in my opinion, honestly. Actually, no, New Camp is probably better overall. This could be worth it if you're only using it to kill Titans, which you should be doing. Clicks per second. Is 20 clicks per second high? Yes. If you can click 20 times per second, that is really high, I'd say. That means you're pretty much jerry clicking. So, yeah, 15% more damage to Titans, or just 15% more damage in general. For the Ultimate Sword unit, I'd go with this. If you're going for Titans in general, I'd say this. But I think this is better overall. Yeah. For the Ultimate Sword specifically. My regular sword, I believe, does not have that. Speaking of which, let me actually... Here, wait. I'm not using my... Let me see what bot to replace, because I do want to keep my other sword unit still. So what do I want to get rid of? I mean, I guess I could get rid of... I'll get rid of the Nether, why not? I'll put my sword unit here. Okay. So my prime sword unit, where did you go? Here we go. I'm gonna keep you here with another pilot. I'll put like a regular ward on here. Actually no. I have a prime ward, I think. Spare. Do I not? Yes I do. Put you here for the aesthetics, and then I'll just slap on prime, like the arms again. The reason why I do this, by the way, is because the arms, I kid you not, the arms are still really, really strong on killing Titans. When am I going to go to South Korea? Oh, that's a good question. So my classes in South Korea start on June 23rd. So I'm probably going to leave like a couple days before that. But yeah, I'll be streaming when I'm in South Korea too. The times are just going to be a little bit weird because South Korea right now for me, it's 6 o'clock p.m. In South Korea, it would be 7 in the morning, 7 a.m. The times are a little flipped. But yeah. I'll still try to stream whenever I don't have classes because I'm only taking one class anyways. Also, I'm not going to use this pilot actually. I'm going to use auto. Do I have the autopilot? Let's do this. Do I have a spare auto Schreier? Please tell me I do. If I don't, I'm going to be sad. I do not. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be using it auto. But yeah, whatever. We'll try this. We'll do one quick game with this. And then we'll do our sign off. Do I play 1.8 PvP? I'm assuming you're talking about Minecraft. I do not. Right now I play exclusively 1.20. Well, yeah, 1.20, 1.11 is the one I play. I'm not going to drop the sword unit, by the way, right now, because I'm going to drop that later. I did, indeed. It's kind of funny, because I was not expecting to win any scholarship, but, yeah, I got lucky. Selling spare pilots for silver is pretty decent for free-to-play. Yes, I 100% agree. So I should probably focus on this. So I can see that that's an Anaxer flying over there. Our Teth, we have an Anaxer too, so we have a Teth and an Anaxer. That's pretty good. It's a Pathfinder right there. Let's keep our distance. Yeah, we'll just go. Yeah, our Teth is getting lasered down. He should not have teleported into the open like that. He's probably gonna die. Where did Skirmish go? Skirmish right now I think is just off for the time being. Okay, let's not fight that thing. That's an Anaxer. He went into phase shift because he probably understands that the ultimate Lancelot is strong enough to kill it. We still have to be very careful. Yeah. Okay, we got our mothership. This is very important because that's gonna allow us to thrive here. I'm gonna get close to this Anaxer because I do want to go and kill them. I got Pathfinder down. This is an ultimate Typhon. This is one of our top priorities right now. Let's go kill this Crisis first, actually. Bye-bye, Crisis. Oh boy, that's bad. This is bad. We are currently... Oh god. Yeah, we went too far. We got hit by the Anaxer, and then I think the Typhon is what ended up killing us. So we have to be a little bit more careful. That's my bad. You can kill an Anaxer before he goes into stealth. Yes, there is a 1 second window where you can kill it. That might sound impossible to you guys, but in Champions League, in 1 second, people on average can do like 200, 300,000 damage. So it's still possible. You guys just saw it. I was an enemy spawn and they did like what, 800,000 damage in the span of like 3 seconds. So it's very much possible. It's not easy to do, but it is possible. Yeah, you guys can see here. And also the bullets that you fire at the Anaxer before it fully goes invis will still hit the Anaxer. So if the Anaxer is going invisible, still shoot your bullets because there's a chance you'll still damage it as it's falling. So yeah, we lost our Link, so I don't want to be too aggressive here. That's a Rex. Let's keep our distance because I don't want to overextend. Yeah, the Croak. Yes, exactly. The Croco weapons can do that. That's why the Hippocrocos are the best counter to the Anaxer. You guys can see here, this Rex is just gone. In like literally 2 seconds. People do a lot of damage. Yeah. I'll lock under our Rex so that he's not taking great damage. I'll just focus on healing him for now because we're playing support. And then, yeah, we'll just go for this beacon. We'll probably get the Stealther Mothership. Yep. And then we're getting hit right now by something. But yeah. You guys can see, like, look. The Nuo, our Nuo does 400,000 damage. Maybe even more. Obviously, it dies to an Anaxer, but oh my god, Ultimate Punishers. Goodness me, that's insane. I guess we'll drop the Hestetus next. I want the Hestetus pilot. Like, I probably should be playing more if I want the pilot, but like the Hestetus pilot is really good because you just get like free shield breaker. So yeah, I don't need to worry about this Crisis because he can't hit us because we have our shield. Here's a Bjorn. This is actually this is a great target to practice on. We can drop our ultimate sword unit on this thing. Yeah. Notice how motherships, by the way, go straight through. Motherships go straight through defenses. This Crisis is probably gonna kill us. There's not really much I can do. But honestly, I just wanted to wait for the 10 phase anyways. I guess we can drop... I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about that guy. I guess we'll drop our ultimate sword here for now. See what we can do. We'll fly. There's a Princeps right here. Notice how he's invincible right now. I don't believe we'll be able to kill him. Let's see how much damage we do. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay. So okay, that was a level 1 sword unit, by the way. Level 1 ultimate sword. So the ultimate sword unit's purple shield still absorbs damage properly. Okay, so the ultimate sword unit is worth getting. If you know how to play a sword properly. If you enjoyed the regular sword while it was in its prime, I highly recommend going for it because it's still really good. This is a Princeps. Fun fact, the Bedware destroys Princeps. So, oh my god. I might need to go into hiding though, because I might get cooked here. Wait, what? Wait, this makes no sense. Do those weapons hit you through stealth? I was stealthed. Or can the... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Is the Emmet good in champs? Yes, it is. Wait, I'm so confused. How did that guy just hit me through... He had Quantum Radar? That makes no sense, though. He's a Titan. Titans don't have Quantum Radar. Oh my god. How does he have Quantum Radar? That's a Princeps. Princeps can get Quantum Radar through the specialization. Yes, you are right. Ain't no way he has the Quantum Radar specialization. That is insane. What? That is insane. Interesting. So I guess it's that Princeps probably went that Quantum Radar specialization because he's been seeing way too many people use Stealther. But yeah, that was probably like a higher champs lobby, if I had to guess. In fairness, I did waste my strongest bot, and I did get first place on the team by doing 3 million damage. Yeah, honestly, Tarkal, that's probably good then. If Princeps are using Quantum Radar, that's good, because to be fair, Stealther can completely wait out the duration of the Princeps ability. So I think using the Quantum Radar on the Princeps might actually be the play. Also, by the way, this guy probably, judging from his number of trophies and his damage dealt, this guy's not a hacker. He's genuinely just done that much damage at his peak. He probably peaks at like 10,000, 14,000 trophies if he just plays. Because this is, you guys can see here, this is a very, very, very meta hanger. But yeah. So though, at least he has one free-to-play hanger. That's nice to see. Always good. Always love to see those players like that. But yeah. Pretty crazy. This is also something that Pixonic does though, by the way. They'll put you into matches where you do more, like you face off against stronger opponents when you spend money on the game. But yeah. Overall, my thoughts, since we're going to be ending the video here, my thoughts are, if you have the money and you love the sword and you're okay with parting with like $65, I'd say go for it. Ultimate Sword Unit, in my opinion, is still very good. It's probably going to get buffed. I don't see it getting nerfed anytime soon. The design is also really cool. I love the flaming sword that it has. And remember, I'm not endorsed by Skirmish or by Pixonic or anything. So I think it's really good. You don't need the Legendary Pilot. You can't get it in this event, but Jenny Kind, in my opinion, while she is better, it might honestly be better to go for Otto or Miharu. And the sword still gets the benefit from the Absorber Shield. So I think it's worth it. Go for it. Ultimate arms, you don't need to level up these either. If you are a free-to-play player, just focus on upgrading the sword and just use regular arms for the time being. Or actually, not even regular arms. Just don't upgrade these ultimate arms. These ultimate arms are perfect the way they are still. They still do a lot of damage. They still hit hard. And while right now the sword is not in a great spot due to both Princeps and Atlas and Waymaker being invulnerable, and Waymaker can snipe the sword unit out of the air, but still, Future Titans may not have these abilities. Future Titans may be like the Devourer or the Bjorn. In which case, I do think the arms are going to be making a huge comeback. And the thing is, when they do release stronger bots like that, the arms will no longer be obtainable. So right now, your priorities are get this if you can. And if you don't have the money to, at the very least, get as many arms and regular sword units as you can, because this will be good in the future. Sword unit will be going away in the next 2 weeks. So try to get it while you can. I don't know if you can get it through this chest anymore. Yeah. It is a bot worth getting. And if you have it already, don't sell it. That is the worst thing you can do. Always keep at least one at all times. Yeah, that's it for this video. Real quick, let me bring in chat in case they want to say goodbye. Is Teth unobtainable now? No, Teth is still obtainable. But yeah. You guys can say goodbye if you guys want to for the outro. And then, yeah. For me, I will be bidding adieu. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, the poll for the free-to-play episode, that's going to be coming tomorrow or in the next few days. Remember, vote if you guys want to see a compilation or just editing every episode one by one. Realistically speaking, I've probably already decided on doing the compilation anyways, so just vote if you want to. And remember, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a giveaway for the Ultimate Sword Unit. Because if we do end up doing that giveaway, I'll be doing it on stream on a Discord server call in the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Yo Brother, signing off. Bang. Okay, so that's the recording done. Now we actually have to go edit that, which is going to be fun. Okay. Where's my streaming thing? Okay, I'll move this back. How long does it take for me to edit videos? Depends. This episode probably realistically won't take too long because I'm not going to cut much from it. I'm probably just going to put in some music and then we'll call that a day. Yeah, stream is not ending. Stream is not ending. All that ended was the recording. All that ended was the recording. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, Ultimate Sword Unit, I mean, it was good. I only really did it because I thought it was a pretty cheap way to get an Ultimate Robot, plus we could make like a video out of it, showing new gear. Like I said, I am still very much in for the idea of giving away an Ultimate Sword Unit to somebody who does not spend on the game. I still think that's going to be great. What app do I use to edit? I'm actually going to go show you right now. For those of you guys who have been on the streams for a while now, you guys already know what I use, but I use Premiere Pro because Duke gives it out for free. Yeah, so you guys can see here, the new episode is right here. Let's see how long it is. It is, there we go. Now we're 1 hour and 12 minutes long. Now, we got a ton of pilots too. Okay, we'll get guaranteed gold. These are broken. The Ultimate Lancelot right now with the Iliad Kelvin is like pretty good, yeah. Another gold. Maki, I believe, notice. Boom. Yeah. I can see why this would be broken, because I believe, because for the most people, on average, Sword Unit will be going away in the next 2 weeks. Yep. So try to get it while you can. This is the recording. I don't know if you can get it through this chest anymore. But yeah. And then now what we do is we just open up Premiere. I guess I should have, instead of doing a video like display capture, I guess I could have done like Waterbots capture, and that probably would have made it a little bit more clear. But that's fine. We can still deal with it. It's not too big of an issue. See ya, Cyber. See ya, Cyber. Okay, I need to make a new folder for this. Let's see. That's not the free-to-play speedrun. That will be Alt UE Sword. We'll call it UE Sword. So the format I like to use is Premiere, videos, or just video. I like to organize everything. Video, audio, images, and then Photoshop. And then I need to go to my screenshots folder because I need these. I need these two. So what are they? Yes, it's always good to keep things organized. So I'll call this thumbnail. Right. Yeah. UE Sword raw one. And let me actually rename this folder to capital like that. And then I'll just change this to 2. There we go. This is going to be an interesting thing. We'll see. Anyways, let's go to videos. Take this back out. And then now that we're here, I can actually turn on the music again. Alright. Anyways, I need to find a spot to store this. So yeah, Premiere auto saves files too. So if you don't want clutter, if you use Premiere, always have a separate folder for your Premiere files. And then I'll just title this UE Sword. Bam. Yeah. And then I just like to skip this. You can import your media. I also have to move my thing to video. There we go. And then what I do now is I like to keep everything in my quick access. So I'll just pin this to quick access for now. Pin to quick access. And then now I'll just import in the video file. Typically I save the file on Audacity too, but I think we're fine for now. And then I make a new sequence with my YouTube settings, which is just 1080p 60 frames per second. Call this UE Sword. and then I just move this in. Bang. And keep existing settings. Then I don't know how the audio for this is gonna be, but we will have to see. There we go. Now we're recording. Maybe
Hello.
I'm Yo-Yo Bretta. Buffering. Let me just try unlinking it all. As you guys already know, I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. I need to see which of these audio tracks is the right one. There we go. Now we're recording.
Hello.
I'm Yo-Yo Bretta. As you guys already know, I am currently... not sure. Hello, Joe. I don't know which of these files is which. Issue. There we go. Tell. Now we're recording.
Hello.
I'm Yo-Yo Bretta. As you guys already know, I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. Chat is here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch because chat there's going to be no one in there, so it's not up. Anyways, you guys can probably tell from the title of the video that I am going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit. Heads up, Ultimate Sword unit and the Sword unit counterparts, Prime Sword, Regular Sword, all the arms, I believe, are all going to be gone after May 20th. So if you do not have a sword, now is the chance to finally get one, because after that date, you will no longer be able to obtain it ever again. So these are limited edition now. I am probably going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit. Now, I have a proposition to make for the regular series too. So for those of you guys who don't know and are new to the channel, I make speedrunning content on a free play account. I'm trying to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. And for those of you guys who have been following the series for a while, you guys will know that the series is currently behind by, let's just say, like 5 or 6 months. So it is kind of annoying for viewers and for me as well sometimes to watch content that is very far behind. So I have a proposition. After this video goes live, I will be making a post. Link will be in the pinned comment to this video. That goes to a vote. You can either vote yes or no. The vote will be, should I quickly edit together the episodes that I have pre-recorded so that we can start recording new episodes on stream, and that way you guys can interact with like the account as well. So yes or no. Those speaking right now, from what I've seen on stream, most people want me to quickly edit everything together. The plan will probably be I'll edit everything together in a compilation, and then I'll put the unedited raw footage onto an unlisted YouTube video like playlist that you guys can go for every episode that I edit. So that'll probably be the plan. Anyways, you should chat saying hi. We're probably going to be going for the Ultimate Sword unit now, so enjoy. And also, new giveaway will be coming soon. I'm currently in the process of getting into the creator program as well, so hopefully Sonic will also start giving us giveaways as well. I myself will be hosting a giveaway sometime in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that as well. I'll probably be making an announcement in a YouTube video. Yeah, now let me just go back to screen. And then W. Now we can start going for stuff. So, I'm currently my chat. Yeah, everyone subscribe and have fun because this is going to be an interesting video. So, what we need to do for the tasks is we need to get 180 common pads. We need to. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Wait. All you need to do to get the Ultimate Sword unit is you just need 360 common pads and you need 180 weapon pads, which are the red pad, I believe, and the blue pad. So let's see how much they cost on my account. My account should have them for cheap. Yep. You guys can see I have not spent on this account in the past like half year basically. It's been a long time since I spent money on this account. So I have everything for like your cheap right now. So if I go to the events tab, for instance, you guys will see where is the common pad offer. Yeah, you guys can see I can buy 200 common pads for $18. So I need 360 common. See, wait, how does OBS split up my audio? Settings, audio, output, stream. Here we go. Audio 1, 2, 3. It's here. There we go. Okay, so desktop is set to channel 3. Mic is not on channel 3. Oh, I get it now. I think I have to mute multiple ones. That makes more sense. If I mute these two, just have desktop audio, I think. Yes, perfect. Okay. Let me test this. There we go. Now we're recording.
Hello.
I'm Yo-Yo Bretta. No, I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. Chat is here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. You did your APUS history exam today? W. There's currently no one in there, so it's... I think I understand. So this is the combined file, so I just need to delete that. And then I move these two up. Perfect. Then that should be all I need. Now recording.
Hello.
I'm Yo-Yo Bretta. As you guys already know, I am currently doing... Perfect. And then I can just decrease the volume for this. We'll do... minus, I don't know, 20. Doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, And go to next marker. Comment pads for $18. So I need 360 comment pads. I need to go to the gaming content so I can see. You want to... I don't think the sword does that much damage. Actually, no, maybe it does. Does the slash do 2 extra slashes? Maybe. I'm pretty sure a regular sword does 3 slashes before it goes back. I think the ultimate sword is supposed to do 5. Yeah, it did 5 slashes in the past, but I think it got nerfed. Let's count. Okay, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4 slashes. So it does 1 extra slash. 1 extra slash. The slash is still crazy. Okay, it probably is still crazy then. I probably just haven't seen it in action yet. But yeah. I mean, it's not... There we go. Is A pushes AP US history, Tarkal. It's I don't know where you live, but in America, that's like APs. Okay, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the 3 major categories of like exams that you take in high school are AP, which stands for Advanced Placement, if you are in America. There is Cambridge, or the ACE program. I don't know what that stands for. And there's also the IB program. IB, I believe, is international. Cambridge, I also believe, is international. AP is pretty much only in the US. But yeah, AP US history, think of it as like the college level, like a college level class that you take for AP, for just like US history. You just take American history, and then at the end of the class, like during May, you have to take an exam, and you get a score back for it. But yeah. Is there any tips of getting into a T20? You're trying to get into... CMU is Carnegie Mellon, right? Here's my tips for colleges. I don't know. You're probably a junior right now if you're asking, because seniors, the apps are already over. The biggest thing is I don't know what grade you're in right now, actually. Can you tell me what grade you're in? EA11? If you're junior year, then what I'd say is focus on getting your essays written, because your essays are going to be your highest priority. If you're still in freshman or sophomore year, or you're in your junior year, okay. If you're in your junior year right now, okay, first of all, your grades, keep your grades up. Try to get A's if you can. Carnegie Mellon emphasizes good grades. So it is a school subject. Yeah, it's US history, American history. But yeah, try to keep your grades at A's from now on. Even if you had bad grades in the past, colleges look for improvement. So make sure you keep your grades at all A's at all times, even your senior grades, because senior grades matter. Get your essays written, your personal statement preferably first things first, because your personal statement is very important. And then I also recommend you get either an SAT score or an ACT score. Try to aim for a decently high score. I don't know what score you have. I got very high scores on my exams. For perspective, I don't say this often, but my SAT score was a 1580 and my ACT score was a 36. So those are very high stats, I know, but try to get, I'd say at least a 1500, 1520. If you can, 1550 and above is really good for Carnegie Mellon. And then ACT, a 35 or a 36. Even a 34 is good. If those sound really hard, then I recommend focusing on extracurriculars, writing good essays, and then try to get an interview as well if you can. Because Carnegie Mellon, because it's a higher tier school, I think, what is Carnegie Mellon right now? Let me look it up. I use US rankings, but US uni rankings. Yeah, US news. So if we go through the list, where is Carnegie Mellon? These 3 haven't really changed. Those haven't changed. Oh, Yale went up. Yale used to be 5th. Yale's 4th now. That's nice. U Chicago 6th. Duke is 7th. Okay, we dropped by 1. Whatever. Where is Carnegie Mellon? Where are you? There you go. Yeah, Carnegie Mellon's 20th right now. So Carnegie Mellon is still T20. That means it is still very competitive. If you want to take a look at the stats, let's take a look. Yeah, notice how their average SAT score. So this is not everyone, but this is the majority of their applicants. The majority of applicants have an SAT score between 1500 and 1570. And they have an ACT between 34 and 35, and their average GPA is a 3.9. which means you pretty much need all A's and maybe like a couple B's to get in. These stats don't define you. You can have higher stats, lower stats, you can still get in. You could have these stats and you wouldn't get in. It all depends. There's multiple factors. That's why I say right now, if you're a junior, your grades don't matter as much because there's not really much you can do anymore on that factor. What I highly recommend is focus on getting your essays written, because essays take time to write. You still have about 7 months now, 8 months, if you can, to get those written. I also recommend applying early. I don't know if Carnegie Mellon has early admissions, but if you can, apply early, as earlies will typically give you a higher chance of acceptance compared to regular. So go for early if you really want to go to Carnegie Mellon. Also, I highly recommend when you're writing your essays, early decision, then do ED. I also highly recommend when you're writing your essays, try to center it around a theme, because your essays, try not to show your accomplishments as much. Definitely, what I'm trying to say by that is, I'm not saying don't show your accomplishments, because that's very important. But when you're writing your essays, try to mention how you got those accomplishments. For instance, let's say, I don't know, if I just like talked about in like one of the essays, talk about an activity that's meaningful to you, right? Back then, I never did coding, right? Let's talk about, as an example, one of the essays that I wrote. I said one of the activities that I really enjoyed was like volunteering for an animal shelter. And the way I wrote it was, first of all, I love animals, and I didn't enjoy how people who volunteered there did it for the sake of like just trying to get hours. Because you had like, at least here, you had like requirements for volunteer hours. I think you needed 100 hours before you graduated. So people would just go to the animal shelter, sit on their phones, and just like sit with the dogs and cats until they filled up their 100 hours. Which to me was like rage inducing, because you could clearly tell that the cats and dogs still needed care. Like their beds were dirty, the litter boxes weren't cleaned out, the food was running low, the water was running low, and you could clearly tell there was a smell going on. When is he gonna keep playing Warbots? I'm gonna be editing for now. By the way, Tarkal, if you're curious, Duke right now is number 7 in the US according to this list. But yeah, I don't really go around talking about it that much. In my opinion, coming from somebody who goes to like these unis, by the way, I'll just tell you, my brother goes to Yale, I go to Duke. From my experience and his experience, the people you meet is basically the same wherever you go. You meet a handful of smart people, and the vast majority of people lack common sense. It is the same wherever you go. That's why I'm a firm believer of the university you go into is not a defining factor of who you become. My recommendation is this: regardless of where you go, when you're in your high school, try to aim for a good university, because what's really good about these schools is less so the education you get and more so the connections. You can meet a lot of good people in T10s, T20s. But also what's really good is they have a lot of resources. Let's say let's say you're going into STEM. Let's say you want to go to medical school. You can apply for research and there will pretty much always be a spot open, versus let's say you apply for research in one of these like lower tier schools. These aren't even low tier schools, by the way. But let's say you apply for research in one of these schools, there's a chance you'd have to compete for the spot. But at like T10 specifically as well, like you can apply for research and you're pretty much guaranteed to get a research position. But yeah. So make sure you do that. Tarkal. Did I go to school in the Bay Area? No, I went to school in Gainesville. If you know where the University of Florida is, where are we? University of Florida. If you look up Gainesville, Florida, this school is like a 10-minute, 15-minute drive from where I live. Yeah. Tarkal, you're a smart one too. But yeah, don't get beat up, by the way, about universities. My recommendation is this: regardless of what undergrad you go to, find out what you want to do and pursue your passion. As long as you keep pursuing your passion, you'll go to good places. I don't know what you end up wanting to do, BA11, but if you can't get into a good university here, I recommend study hard during your undergrad and do you like your master's or like PhD? Postdoc, somewhere here. That's what I recommend. Because at the end of the day, should I tell you? I'll let you in on a little secret. All the professors at my brother's school and my school, they did not get their undergrad at Duke or Yale. They got their undergrads at like state schools. They studied hard there, and then they got their masters and PhDs at their schools. Like for instance, my psychology teacher did her undergrad at UF. Well, I had two psychology teachers, but one of my teachers literally did it at UF, and then she ended up going to, I think, UCLA. Yeah, she went to UCLA and then she went to Stanford for her PhD. Stanford's where? Here. So you can end up in good spots. She has tenure right now at Duke, by the way. So she's like teaching people like really well, and she can't get fired because she has tenure. So you're getting a good salary. You have a good research position. Just keep working hard and pursue what you really want to do. When she first started, she didn't even want to be a teacher. She wanted to go into like criminology or something like that. She wanted to like look up like bodies and try to do detective work. And then she ended up going into psychology, and now she's a researcher. You don't know where life is going to take you. What really matters is keep pursuing what you enjoy, because eventually you'll find what you want to do then. But yeah, so my recommendation though, BA11, is we're going a little bit on a tangent. For your applications, focus on your essays. Essays, top priority for now. You're trying to get my research paper I've done with a professor. If you can get a publication out, that is huge. My brother had 2 paper publications, and that has single-handedly gotten him his research job and his admission into Yale. For me, I didn't do research in high school, though I did work in a lab before, and having that prior experience got me into my job position as a biology lab. Yeah, as an EC, yes, that's it. Doing a research paper is huge. Even if it's like pending publication, write that down. Universities love paper publications. Level like I was editing my video that's gonna be uploaded in the next like hour or two, and then BA11 asked about college advice, and I think that's more important. So I was talking about that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now we actually have audio signs. There we go. This wasn't showing up. I don't know why. There we go. Now we're recording. Hello. I am Yo-Yo Bretta, as you guys already know. I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. Chat is here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. Twitch chat, there's kind of no in there, so it's not up. Anyways, you guys can probably tell from the title of the video that I am... I need to see... Is this visible? I mean, it's kind of visible. Whatever. To be going for the ultimate sword unit. I need to also figure out how to get a Twitch chat overlay going, or like a chat overlay in general, so that you guys can like have your messages pop up on the side constantly while I'm streaming. Heads up, and then ultimate like the sword unit and the sword unit counterparts. Sword and all the arms, I believe, are all going to be gone after May 20th. So if you don't have a sword, now is the chance to finally get one, because after date, you will no longer be able to take it ever again. So these are limited edition now. I am probably going to be going for the ultimate sword unit. Now, I have a proposition to make for the regular series too. So for those of you guys who don't know and are new to the channel, I make speedrunning content on a free-to-play account. I'm trying to go from a brand new account. I'm trying to go from a... Wait, let me bring in the... So I can use this clip. How long do I usually take to edit my average videos? It depends. It takes my videos on average like an hour to 2 hours to just edit, and then exporting takes forever. Exporting can take a long time, depending on what I'm doing. Typically, I try not to spend too much time editing, but it does take a long time sometimes. For perspective, I think the longest video I've ever had to edit took me 4 hours of editing, but most cases it doesn't take that long. Speedrunning content on a free-to-play account. I'm trying to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. And for those of you guys who have been following the series for a while, you guys will know that the series is currently behind by, let's just say, like 5 or 6 months. So it is kind of annoying for viewers, and for me as well sometimes, to watch content that is very far behind. So I have a proposition. Yeah, editing is a pain. There's a reason why people hire editors. The issue is I do not make enough to hire an editor. And also, like if I hire an editor, I would want most of the proceeds to go to the editor because I think editors are criminally underpaid and YouTube is not going to be my main source of income in the future. But yeah, I know. We'll see. That's stuff for later times. Like I said, I have a lot of project ideas going on. I'm just trying to get back in the groove of like content creation right now. Goes live. I'll be making a post. Link will be in the pinned comment to this video. That goes to a vote. You can either vote yes or no. The vote will be, should I quickly edit together the episodes that I have pre-recorded so that we can start recording new episodes on stream, and that way you guys can interact with like the account as well. So yes or no. Also speaking right now, from what I've seen on stream, most people want me to quickly edit everything together. The plan will probably be I'll edit everything together, compilation, and then I'll put the unedited raw footage onto an unlisted YouTube video like playlist that you guys can go for every episode that I edit. So that'll probably be the plan. Anyways, you should chat saying hi. We're probably gonna be going for the Ultimate Sword now, so let's get into it. And also, new giveaway will be coming soon. I'm currently in the process of getting into the creator program as well, so hopefully Pixonic will also start giving us giveaways as well. I myself will be hosting a giveaway sometime in the next week or two, so stay tuned. Yeah, and also Pixonic still hasn't approved my creator program stuff. Where is it? Here we go, right here. So I can close that out, but this right here, the creator program dashboard. I can edit for free, but I'm low-key crap at advanced editing. You don't need to be like super cracked at editing. Like the issue is like I don't want to trust me, I don't want to burden people with editing, and I don't like making people work for free. I think that's bad for legal reasons and for just like humane reasons. That's bad. Pix probably doesn't like you because of the free to play advices. I don't know. I don't think so. That honestly might be the case, but we'll see. We'll see. I put this task in for now, and now love, like if I do end up like hiring you, I wouldn't be doing it for free. Trust me, you'd be getting something out of it at least, at the very least. I don't want to just use your stuff. Yeah, I know it's for volunteering purposes, but still, like as a person, like I can't do that. It just goes against my morals. That as well. I'll probably be making a YouTube video. Yeah. Now let me just go back to full screen. And then W. Now we can start with stuff. So I'm currently with my chat. Yeah, everyone subscribe and have fun because this is going to be an interesting video. So what we need to do for the tasks is we need to get 180 content pads. We need to actually no, sorry. Wait, all you need to do to get the Ultimate Sword unit is you just need 360 content pads and you need 180 weapon pads, which are the red pad I believe and the blue pad. So let's see how much they cost on my account. My account should have them for cheap. Yep. You guys can see I have not spent on this account in the past like half a year basically. It's been a long time since I spent money on this account. So I have everything for like dirt cheap right now. So if I go to the events tab, for instance, you guys will see where is the common pad offer. You guys can see I can buy 200 common pads for $18. So I need 360 common pads. That'll be what, 27. Wait, I need to make this podcast voice. This is something that I do in Premiere, by the way. How can I refuse free labor? Because I don't like using free labor. Listen, okay, I love free labor, but I can't do it. It's just against my morals. Sorry. I'm a huge advocate for quality. Yeah, I need to do this. I do podcast voice and enhanced speech for voice recordings. Free level ec. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I need 360 common pads. That'll be what, $27 basically. $27. I can get the other 60 from like. Yeah. I typically use podcast voice. Right now it sounds quiet, but once the enhancements and everything are done, you get my typical YouTube voice. Like this episode right here, you guys can see. So if you have been enjoying the series until now, feel free. This echoey sound that you get on my content, like here too. Yeah, this many points. I think we might be able to just easily get the next stage here. All right, we'll take that. Well, for starters though, of course we need to get our rewards. Like that voice that you hear is everything for like dirt cheap right now. After I get podcast voice activated, I'll just have to wait for this to enhance. So I guess we can do something else for now. Wait, why is it automatic to target loudness of -23? What? I don't want it to be -23. If I go to the events tab, for instance, you guys will see. There you go. Where is the... No, I didn't stop streaming. We stopped the video. We did not stop the stream. I probably should have clarified that, absolutely. I'm planning on uploading more content in the future on my channel. It is low-key slowing down. Yeah. Always keep uploading. That's the thing I recommend. Even for me, like, level up, just this is for creator purposes. You can see whenever I take a break, my videos, their view counts do go down. Like this one, it doesn't seem like it went down, but this is something you should know. When I uploaded my video in like late, I was just going nah. Like when I was uploading late at night, you guys can see like here, But like for the first day, I got half the views that I normally got. And then the algorithm kicked in, and then like people started watching the videos again. So this video is now doing a lot better. But yeah, 17,300 impressions. That means it's been shown to 17,300 people's home screens, basically. Or like through like on the side video. Like, you know how when you're watching a YouTube video, like for instance this one. Imagine, like, you know, when you're watching a YouTube video, sometimes at the end there's like a recommended video or like these videos on the side. It means that the videos showed up there 17,300 times. When I first uploaded the video, for the first day or so, there was only 3,000 impressions. And to give you context, on average, my videos get shown to like 20,000 people. This one's 19,700. How much is this one? This one might be a little lower because it was... Yeah, but yeah, 23,000. Yeah. So if you have anything around 20,000, that's like really good. Because 20,000 means you have made a very popular video. And to give you an example of how... The reason why this channel is doing so good is because when the first ever video I made was November 2nd. You guys already know what it is. Can you beat WarioBots 100% free to play? This one's been shown to 1.3 million people's like recommendations. That's the reason why this channel is doing so good. Because this video alone has gotten me 1,400 subscribers. And then the series that I made through this video is the reason why this channel's like been consistent. Because you guys like this kind of content. You guys like when I make free to play like stuff for a game that is objectively pay to win. Right? Yeah, it just gets a lot of engagement, which I find very interesting because I didn't think it would do that good. I don't know if I've told you, Tarkal, or any of you guys on stream, but I made this series and I made this YouTube account in the first place because my clanmates, I have a Reddit chat with all my clanmates. Yeah. I have a Reddit chat with my clanmates and I gave them a lot of tips over like 3 months and they told me I should make make some content on it. So yeah, level like 140,000 impressions is really good. That means it's gotten viral. Anything over 50,000 I think is viral. 80 subscribers is decent. Make sure when you make when you make viral content, try to make a viral video and make sure you have people subscribe with it. One of my friends too, he's gotten like, I think he also has 500,000 impressions on his video, but he only got like 50 subs off of it. So you have to make sure you like tell them to subscribe or something, because if it goes viral, then yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like for instance, I don't think even I said subscribe on my video. I can go check it right now. I don't think I ever said subscribe. Let's go see.
Stick luck only.
Yeah. I just laid out the terms.
Actually ridiculous. And yep, WarioBots has definitely been a gacha game since 2017, especially since that's what...
This video, by the way, unironically took me like 5 hours to edit. Because I hadn't edited it in like a year.
So this Kaji completely...
This took so long.
Data pack, and let's fit into an actual match. Like, so I'm personally going to be banning myself
this right here, right?
Red and purple data pads for this entire series.
It's literally a single frame. This edit took me like 5 minutes. It's a single frame and it takes 5 minutes to edit because you have to position everything in Premiere. What I have to do is basically I have to import the image. I'll show you here. Like I have to import an image from my image folder. So let's go to like, I don't know, images. I have to look up the image, right? I have to pull up the arrow and then I have to drag it here. And then I can't just resize the arrow. Premiere doesn't allow that. I have to go to effect controls and I have to manually like position it, scale it, and then rotate it. A little bit of editing lore. That's why editing even small like animations takes forever. Because Premiere is not built to just like drag and drop like PowerPoint is or Google Slides. That's why it takes a long time for videos to come out in general. Not just on my account, but on like general on YouTube.
It is the comment offer.
I can buy 200 comment pads for $18. So I need 360 comment pads. That'll be what, $27 basically? $27. I can get the... And notice how now that the enhancement is like progressing, the audio is good. The other 60 from like these offers, so what's that going to be? 27 plus 6, $33 for the common pads, and then I just need the regular silver weapon pads, and I can get 180 of those. So for red pads, that would be what? It would just be 2 of these. So $32 plus $33 is $65. So as you guys can see, I'm currently. My dead main channel had around 1. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean your dead main channel, Cyber? What do you mean by that? In the lowest spending tier. 1.4 million impressions. Yeah. The more impressions you have, that means your content's getting out there. So what I'm going to be doing is I need $65 worth of D-Gems. I'm going to be... Actually, that makes me curious. I wonder how my other YouTube channel did. Real quick. We're going on so many tangents right now, but honestly, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, I need to get back into Wuthering Waves and Genshin. It's been so long. Let's go to my... Oh, it's not here. Wait, where's my Sensei Reddit account? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look at it some other time. Yeah. You going? As you guys... You cannot speak... No, you're fine. You're fine, Levelek. You can see here to the My Games Warobots, aka the Warobots. I don't know why my OBS's HDR settings are weird. Maybe I have to turn off HDR when I'm playing Sweatshop and recording. If you guys do not know this, by the way, this is a full-on whale disclaimer. Okay, wait, I need to look this up. HDR messes with OBS. Disable. That's gotta be annoying. Okay, I'll just disable it. Okay, my screen probably looks weird to you guys right now. So where is HDR? It's because the monitor I use has HDR settings. So how do I turn off HDR? Okay, I'll just have to turn this off in the future. This one. Turn off auto HDR, and then if I turn this off, my monitor is gonna reset real quick. But yeah, it should look a lot better for you guys now. And if I check OBS right now, yeah. It probably looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm looking at my stream right now. The color looks a lot better with HDR off. I highly recommend you do not do this unless you know what you're doing. This is